Okay, welcome back to Witcher Enhanced Edition. So we have backtracked a little on our save slots because I wanted to do one thing, and that is to read my letter to the Triss, to my dearest Triss. Okay, letter to Triss enclosed in a small envelope. Beloved Triss, your insight made finding Alvin possible. Also, I received amulet from Dandelion. Do not worry, the boy will be all right. Yeah, I will take care of him. Oh man, this just keeps getting worse. I understand that I have spent some time away from Vizima. Here in murky waters, the time seems to pass according to its own rhythm. It is a very beautiful place, with grain fields swaying in the wind and a crystal clear lake. The people here are also very pleasant. I think about you as well, Triss, and I keep thinking about the moments when we were together. I do not know if our relationship will overcome all obstacles, but I do not think we should worry about that just now. What is important is that we have each other. I hope that I will see you soon, Geralt. Okay, so this is the only thing that I want to read, the letter to the Triss, because I missed that. So now we're gonna just load our current save, and we're gonna continue from where we left off. Boom, and here we are. Okay, let's continue to the next chapter.
Geralt?
This is bad, really bad. Berengar, I have his confession. It contains some clues that could be important. Okay.
Berengar, I have his confession. It contains some clues that could be important.
Clues?
We haven't finished with Salamandra. Azar Javed, the mage who attacked Kaer Morhen, is somewhere in Vizima.
He feared neither sorcerer nor the hosts of the damned.
You're raving, Dandelion.
And walked bravely on, his destiny to meet.
Let's go.
Okay, Dandelion's doing poetry. I must go to Old Vizima and hunt down the Salamander boss.
Geralt?
This is bad. Really bad.
What happened?
Alvin opened a portal and disappeared. He could be anywhere.
Yep.
We need to get back to Vizima. Triss might have some ideas.
Vizima it is, then.
After you.
The Order has not learned its lesson, obviously. Okay, so we're back at Vizima, it seems, at Dike. I think Radovid is here.
We arrive in Vizima soon.
Smell that?
Yeah.
Fire.
Smoke. Something's burning.
Heavy and stifling. Like thatched roof huts.
Damn it, Geralt, look! Gods damn it, Geralt. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You should be used to the sight of fighting by now, Dandelion.
We should never grow accustomed to violence and horror, especially the sensitive among us.
Luckily, we mutants have no feelings. Is that what you mean?
Nose to the ground, forging on. You're like a bloodhound on a fresh trail.
Old Vizima awaits.
Probably the site of the heaviest fighting, then there's the plague.
We need to get inside. Finally, I'll find out who's behind Salamandra.
Geralt?
Well, okay, but so the Dandelion has this attitude that you should never get accustomed to horrors and the how will I say, pain of the war and the misdeeds in evil that happens in it. And Geralt is on the opposite side. He has no feelings, and he is not concerned by his feelings during the troubled times. I mean, the both have a point actually, because you need both people in the world. I mean, the people like Geralt are the people who should be fighting in a war because they don't get distracted by emotions in a times of crisis, and the people like Dandelion are people actually Geralt fights for. So people in peace that are like poets, artists, and the good in humanity, you know. So I believe both of them have a point. Oh, the Dandelion is a storage. So let's see. Can we store him something that we do not need? Sure, we do not need that. Full moon. We need that. Can we sell that to anyone? Actually, if we can't, then it is better that we leave that at the storage. Okay, I will leave the alcohol because I want it. Let's put the gold ring here. Wolf pelt, I believe we can sell that to Cogstin. We will find Cogstin. Wire meat we can just eat. Okay, let's leave some beer. Let's leave 10 stouts. And then let's leave books of the full moon and Dagasep. If not, we will just discard them. I don't care anymore. Anything of the alchemy side? I think we're good. We're good for now. We can sell to Cogstin also. And we have a lot of stuff in our inventories. I mean, I got a bunch of this jewelry that I should probably sell, but you know, why should I? I mean, I have enough. So now that I'm thinking, I maybe should take more of the alcohol for more potions. So let's take that. Okay, I think that's okay.
Geralt?
You sure you want to come?
I'd never desert you. I want to help.
But matters may get intense.
I hope you don't think I'm scared.
Not at all.
I like his side, you know. Dandelion sounds like, you know, I would rather not, but it will provide a good ballad. Okay, Winston is here.
I knew you'd be back sooner or later. You missed a lot.
Greetings, Vincent. Why are you here?
I'm responsible for King Radovid's safety while he's in Temeria. We'd be deep in it if anything would have happened to him.
Has Foltest returned?
Yes. He's in old Vizima. Knowing whose orders we're following really boosted morale.
I need to get into old Vizima. I stand a chance of getting in alone, but not with... Do you follow?
What's going on?
I have a job for you, Dandelion, regarding King Radovid. The Witcher's flapping tongue would be a liability.
Why do I think you're up to something?
It's true, I'm not suited to converse with kings.
Done. Dandelion, wait for me at the King's camp. Geralt, do what you must.
I mean, that's for Dandelion's protection, you know. Okay, he's in storage, it looks like.
Our commander forbade us from joining the fight on either side. I don't understand.
Why? Yes, why? Did I saw some enemy here? Zoltan is here, okay. This order of the... Oh, so the order went full hostile here now, okay.
Our commander forbade us from joining the fight on either side. Our commander forbade us from joining the fight on either side. I don't understand. Our commander forbade us from joining the fight on either side. Long live the king! I don't understand.
All they say.
Away the army, or damned city guards! Our commander forbade us from joining
where's
the fight
Radovid?
on either
Okay, here's
side.
Radovid.
I don't understand.
Arman is here also.
Away the army, or damned city guards!
Thank you, Geralt. Thanks again.
No problem.
How are the girls?
They still speak of you. Shani and I have become friends.
Good. I hope she's well.
She treats the sick and wounded no matter their race. Not all look kindly on that.
I see.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen her since it all began.
I'll try to find her. Farewell.
Thank you, Geralt. Thanks again.
Take care of Vincent. Farewell.
I will, Witcher. Thank you.
Yeah, you do have a good life. Get rid of it.
Greetings, Geralt.
Your Highness.
Congratulations on the Professor. Pompous twit tried to blackmail me once. Thanks for the good news.
My pleasure.
What brings you here?
Okay, so Radovid in Witcher 1 is not that, what I say, stern, like in Witcher 3. I actually like him more in Witcher 1. He's not that crazy. Maybe it comes with time, you know? Okay, some people I care about need help.
Some people I care about need help.
I wish you luck.
What's the situation in Vizima?
Total chaos. But thanks to my agents, Foltest returned and is trying to restore order.
I see. I'd like to be on my way, sire.
Farewell.
He's not so imposing.
Not now. Not now.
In Witcher 3, he's so imposing on his will. I mean, okay, it is a different timeline, I would say, but he's less, how would I say, rational.
Ah, you're in time for quite a scrap.
Looks quiet.
All quiet at the front. Here they clash, there they grunt, and again, all quiet at the front. Yavin won. Almost all Vizima's non-humans took up arms.
How'd that happen?
But that's bad.
When the Order started killing women and children, even the most assimilated elves rebelled. Dumbest move since the age of King Desmod.
Yeah.
Maybe the Grand Master wanted to provoke non-humans.
As if that wasn't enough. Rumors surfaced about non-humans being resettled in old Vizima because we're more susceptible to plague. Fucking fairy tale, of course.
What are you doing here?
We need to repel the attacking knights. Then I want to lead the civilians and Shani's patients out of old Vizima.
Shani's in old Vizima?
She organized a kind of field hospital at the old town hall.
Of course, Zoltan.
Coming with me?
Naturally.
Let's go, buddy. Okay. Come.
Defend yourself!
I hope I will not crash. That would be bad. Okay, good. Looks like we did it.
I don't understand.
There's some more of there. Let's slow the momentum.
I see now we shall be victorious.
No, you won't. You should.
It's necessary.
Man, what? Being on fire? Okay. Looks like it's gonna be a fight again. Okay, chill guys, chill.
Fucking order of the fucking rules!
I think there's a torch here. Nope. Water. Yeah, let's take that.
It's necessary.
Okay, looks like the Scoia'Tael are fighting head on.
Ah, the hell with it.
Yep. Oh, I can go here, okay. But I didn't want, maybe I wanted to go... Ah, never mind. Chapter 5, okay. Let's start it.
Gracious sire, this is madness. You should not expose yourself to such danger. Wait here and allow me to summon a stronger force.
Nonsense, Velerad. This is
Don't be
my
a dick,
city, the capital
Velerad.
of my kingdom. Damn it, I rule this land, and I refuse to creep around its corners.
That's right, Folters.
Gracious sire.
Silence! You know you might as well wipe your ass with those intelligence reports. I want to see it with my own eyes.
It's called scouting, Folters.
Protect the king! For freedom! Kill the dwarf! I'll hang you by your own guts, human!
It's the Grand Master. We're saved.
You return, sire. I trust you are not too late. Your kingdom is in need.
You should know kings are never late, Jacques.
Sire, flames engulf half the city, and the blood of your subjects fills the gutters. This is no time for word games. You must act.
What do you propose?
Allow me to command your army, and the freedom to do as I see fit.
Never. Over my dead body.
It was close this time. Next time, I might arrive too late to help.
I've seen enough. Velerad, back to the castle.
Okay, one thing to note, since this is not spoiler-free walkthrough, Jacques the Alvin
What is he doing
is
here?
Alvin.
He dropped
Just so you
in.
know that.
He seems to have a talent for that. What shall I do with him?
He'll come with us. I have a matter to discuss with him. Witcher of Rivia.
Sire, I am honored.
As I'm sure you surmised, I have not summoned you here out of whim. A serious matter weighs upon us. A curse binds my daughter. I want you to remove it. I have gathered all who might offer aid. DeWet has been the princess's adjutant for the past half-year. Velerad has known Ada since her childhood. And Triss Merigold is here for her extensive knowledge of magic and female intuition. Consult them and think upon this matter. We shall speak about it again soon.
As you wish, Your Highness.
In the meantime, equally urgent issues demand our attention.
I'm listening, sire.
Witcher, imagine returning home from an excursion against a monster, a Kikimor for instance, only to discover your home a whorehouse.
Your Highness.
I'm not finished. Those you left in charge failed you. A traitor threatens to oust you from the home of your ancestors. Wouldn't you be angered? Would you not elect to shed more blood?
Sire, your home also shelters the elves and dwarves you inherited from your ancestors.
The fires and the slain are their doing. You cannot deny that. But in truth, I need peace in my kingdom now.
Perhaps you should extend your serene benevolence to the non-humans. Promise them safety and equal rights.
Perhaps. We'll send Velerad to negotiate. His elven features may prevent them from shooting. But I jest. Restoring order requires more.
I'm certain you're right, sire.
I must attend to some urgent matters. Speak with these excellent minds. Gain their insight. And don't forget my daughter, Witcher. I'm counting on you.
I won't forget.
My servant will summon you when I have more time.
Okay.
I'm surrounded by imbeciles.
Your Highness the Striga. That's true, Foltest. So, there's a problem in Vizima. The non-humans have an uprising. Okay, let's see. Her Highness the Striga. The king left me with Triss, Valorant, and the Wet. He wants me to consult them before we meet again. Princess Edda has turned into a Striga once again, and I need to figure out what to do. The king will summon me again soon. Hope burns bright. Zoltan asked me to help him get to Old Vizima. We'll escort the refugees to a safe hospital. With revenge, it seems I must go to Old Vizima to hunt down the Salamandra boss. All the clues lead there. Okay, let's see. Berengar. Berengar wrote a letter in which he admitted that he was a coward, that he had collaborated with Salamandra and that he had betrayed Kaer Morhen. I was moved by our meeting. Berengar set off to Vizima to catch Azar Javet in a hidden Salamandra laboratory. Okay. By Tryla. The hunt for 3 elves who had been resting near Murky Waters was led by White Rayla, a mercenary hired by the Order. Rayla is a natural-born soldier and a veteran of wars with Nilfgaard, during which she was maimed and disfigured. Rayla is, well, she doesn't look like that, she's actually pretty beautiful. Rayla is used to discipline and has but one passion. She hates elves and hunts them with unwavering ruthlessness. Okay, that's because, well, Rayla fought against Nilfgaard and Scoia'Tael in the war, and the Scoia'Tael were like a vanguard of Nilfgaardian Empire in the, I think, Second Nilfgaardian War. Yeah, and they were like doing the dirty work, like partisan dirty work, I would say. You know, they were like doing war of terror. You know, well, they were the best suited for it because they were good in the woods and they hated humans, so they wouldn't mind doing that. They wouldn't have like psychological, how would I say, consequences of doing that kind of dirty work, which it is a known thing to happen to soldiers who are forced to do things like war crimes. Okay. Rayla surrounded Ruviel elves in the village. Oh, and sorry. Then that is why White Rayla hated elves, because she saw what they did to humans. You know, because of their sheer hate against them. Okay, let's continue. Rayla surrounded the Ruviel's elves in the village of Murky Waters, but the situation got out of control. A fight broke out between her soldiers and the elves. Eager soldiers, yeah. Usually the ones who never fought in a war are too eager. Okay, Foltest's castle. The castle was completed around the time when King Foltest's previous seat was taken over by a Striga. The product of the ruler's incestuous affair with his own sister. Spacious stone halls, stained glass windows, and vaulted ceilings indicate that dwarven engineering was employed here. King Foltest is a very active ruler and often travels, though when in Vizima he usually occupies his chambers, and generally remains at the castle with his modest court. In the throne room, the king grants audiences to his subjects, be they petitioners or trusted advisors. Well, Foltest is a warrior, so, and a wise one, actually. He's a very wise man and a warrior. Of course, well, if he neglect his incestuous relationship with his sister, that was not very wise. Although I do understand in the nobility in the like medieval times, even in antique times, because let's say that they actually have no friends and they could some of course bound only with their siblings, and even sometimes it was like philosophy of the noble caste that why should they mingle with others. They need to keep the bloodline pure for some reason. Let's say there was the aspect of that, but sometimes if you're a king in medieval age, let's say, with who can you hang out? Who can you actually trust, call your friend? So the best friend would be your brother or your sister, and sometimes probably a relationship came out of that, you know. So well, they probably knew nothing about genealogy then, but you know, but it was still frowned upon, and it's with all with how it should be, you know. Okay, let's see. The old Vizima. Surrounded by its low palisade, old Vizima conjures the spirit of yesteryear, when even the capitals of powerful nations looked like makeshift collections of wooden, thatched huts, and the streets were filled with hens and dirty children. Relocating his seat from the old manor to the royal castle, King Foltest began the long process of converting Vizima from a wooden village into a brick town. The war was merciless to all Vizima's inhabitants. At its end, the area became something of a ghetto for non-humans. Assimilated elves and dwarves were forced to settle where even the poor did not want to live. Currently, Old Vizima is an arena of skirmishers between Knights of the Order and the Scoia'Tael. Okay, so it's a war zone. Okay, and that's that. So let's continue.
Yes?
Let's see with who can we talk.
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Velerad.
I saw you speaking with the king. I gather it was unpleasant.
No?
It could be worse.
Geralt.
The king told me about Ada.
Dreadful, you warned us it might return. Can you break the spell a second time?
We'll see. You seem to remember last time well.
Certainly. You stayed from dusk till dawn in the old manor house where the Strigger had her sarcophagus. Kept half the city awake with the noise you made. We went to the manor at dawn and saw the two of you lying on the floor by the sarcophagus in a pool of blood. You were barely breathing, but the princess was cured. With the traitor Ostrid dead, the king was overjoyed.
Almost perfect ending it was, yeah. For the Foltest, you know. Okay, who was Ostrid?
Who was Ostrid?
I know,
He
but...
cast the curse out of jealousy. He loved the king's sister.
Many victims this time round?
I don't know. These days, the corpses lie thicker than flies on a pile of manure.
Know where the Strigger sleeps in daytime?
No, but she's been seen in old Vizima. She may hunt there.
Removing the princess's curse will be risky.
True, but the king has ways of encouraging you to do it.
What do you mean?
Okay.
You have non-human friends. Help Foltest, and he might reconsider his decree about cropping ears and beards to a prescribed size.
Understood.
Geralt.
Okay. Well, the king is also looking favorable in our direction, I would say, you know, because we helped him once, and he believes that we can help him again, and we will, because we are Witcher Geralt, and we'll lift curses, and that's what we'll do.
Aren't you a bit afraid, Velerad? The king looked irate.
At me?
I'd watch what I say if I were you.
I've served Temeria all my life. If they condemn me, I'll hold my head high as I walk to the gallows.
Well, he was... the Foltest was probably a little mad because he left the city and Velerad was like in charge. And Princess Ada took almost all control and plotted with Salamandra because it was probably fun to her. So he's probably a little pissed at Velerad for fucking that up, you know. I mean, everyone would be. Just put yourself in the King Foltest's shoes. He goes somewhere, I don't know with what he dealt. He said he'd like to slay a Kikimor, or he was probably quelling a rebellion or something. Something where he was, let's say that somewhere where he was more needed to be present. And Velerad just fucked up. So there are many reasons to be mad.
Farewell.
But again, probably the fault is spoiled Ada too much because she is his only daughter.
Yes?
So that's
Temeria will be victorious!
okay, man. Calm down. So as I was saying, that's probably because why he is a little, why he a little messed up with Ada. You got to be strict with your children, at least a little bit,
Long live Foltest!
Okay, well.
Yes. Long live Foltest!
I guess you have to be, that loud and fanatical if you're a royal guard. Okay, here's the Count de Wet.
Witcher?
Count.
No titles, please. Let us bury past misunderstandings in the name of a greater cause.
Fuck off, man.
So be it.
Geralt?
I mean, I know you do Wet, so come on. Trying to play nice.
The king wants me to lift the curse that holds Ada.
Not surprising. You succeeded once, though it nearly cost you your life. The Striga's appearance possibly spells the end for Foltest. Many say he offended the gods. Remember how she first became a Striga?
Remind me.
As a youth, Foltest had quite an appetite. So much so that he ploughed his own sister. Their child died at birth, but then continued to grow in its coffin, only coming out to feed. Then you arrived, and broke the spell, though apparently not completely. The Striga's reappearance proves the royal dynasty is cursed. The people are sensitive to such signs. No wonder Foltest wants you to kill the Striga.
No, he doesn't want
I thought I was supposed to lift
That's
the curse.
Right.
You are to keep the Striga from becoming an eyesore.
The chance of removing the curse is minimal.
I've heard a rumor of an additional reward for killing the Striga.
I'm not interested in rumors.
You should be. It's your choice, Witcher, but give it some thought.
Farewell.
Waste of words.
And there was one of it. We already know that. Okay, we have amnesia, I guess. But Count de Wet shouldn't speak that so loudly, It's not that something the Foltest wants to be spoken so lightly.
Geralt?
Don't you fear the king's anger, De Wet?
Yeah.
Wherever did you get that idea, Witcher?
Foltest looked pretty pissed. He said something about bloodshed.
Obviously, he spoke of the blood of traitors and non-humans. He might finally dispose of that failure Velerad.
Farewell.
I mean, that Duet character is really something that... I mean, he's created pretty good. I mean, he should irritate you, and he does irritate me.
Temeria will
Oh
be
man,
victorious!
come on. Don't yell at me.
Wish on a star. A witcher? In my native Beauclair, in the Duchy of Toussaint.
Are you from Toussaint?
A witcher once spent
Oui,
an
oui.
entire holiday feast dancing with a sorceress.
Not I, milady. I dance rather poorly.
That's not true.
Do all witchers have white hair?
No, milady. I am alone in that.
Perhaps I am confused. Regardless, I do have a certain matter for you.
How can I help?
Très bien. Mon Dieu. My 3 cousins recently fled the city due to some unfortunate coincidences.
Did they incur the king's disfavor?
Of a sort. I wish to send them some coin to alleviate their situation. Understand?
Perfectly. I'll act as messenger for an appropriate fee.
Good, Witcher.
Parfait. My cousins Corbin, Buse, and Ramaro sought refuge in the swamp, in the caves there. Please deliver 300 orens to each of them.
As for my fee...
That's
My
right.
cousins will give you a receipt. Take these to Vizima, to the captain of the mercenaries, my fiancé. He will reward you.
Farewell.
That's how you negotiate a job, Witcher. You won't do something for free. Come on. Who should do something for free? We live in a business
You do
world.
not look a knight, sir. Velerad spoke well of you.
The sorceress's lodge started these troubles. Ah, you dispelled the curse of the I mean the trouble with the princess.
Yeah, that's how you talk about it. Not how the wet does.
A witcher in the royal chambers. The times we live in.
Strange fellows like you excite me. You do not look a knight, sir.
Foot.
Velerad spoke well of you. Doubtless, Azur's idea.
The sorceress's lodge started these troubles.
Probably. That's for Witcher 2, man.
Yes?
Okay, where's Triss? Triss? My darling Triss?
Geralt, I was worried about you.
I worried too. I'm proud of you. Heard how you fought for Alvin. Horrible things are happening in Vizima.
True, but the king has placed me under his, protection. Tell me, where's Alvin?
Alvin vanished into thin air one day, despite the amulet I gave him.
Vanished? That's awful. He might be anywhere in time and space. I'd hoped the amulet would block those abilities.
I hope he'll be all right. Triss, I've been thinking about us.
Oh, Geralt.
Oh man, Yennefer or Triss. In my first playthrough I gone for Yennefer, but that's only until Witcher 3. In first two Witchers I went for Triss. And I think in real life I would also go for Triss. I think I will, even in games, because Triss is more like my style in games.
I love you. I want to be with you no matter what. Love is the sole thing of beauty in these rotten times.
Geralt.
I could change, take fewer risks. We'd find Alvin, live together. I'd build a house.
Yeah, I already know what
A
he
house?
is.
Nice dream. You could breed horses and sheep. I'd tend the garden, cook meals. We'd sell what we grew to buy copper pots.
Yennefer
iron
will never
legs.
say that.
We'd age with dignity. Evenings you'd play bagpipes of your own making as a remedy for my gloom. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Geralt, say something.
I can't lose you.
I'm here. These are trying times. We just need to survive. We can dream again when the madness passes.
Triss,
I love you too, Geralt. To the end of time.
Oh man.
Yes?
Well, because the girl has amnesia.
Yes?
I mean, this is problematic.
Geralt.
what do you think about the situation with Ada?
She's a Striga, Geralt. We both know that curses don't cast themselves.
Any theories?
Years ago when you first removed the curse, you ordered the princess to wear a necklace with an inclusion. Juniper, broom, and hazel branches were to be burned in her chambers.
Don't tell me. Someone replaced the necklace and added crap to the fire.
Yes, someone close to her who knew the secret. Velerad might know something.
So you think I should aid the king?
Definitely. In a sense, I'm a political prisoner. I could teleport away, but that would be highly inappropriate, and I still have a few matters to settle here.
What might those be?
Don't concern yourself. I know you're busy with Yavin and his elven friends.
Triss, don't be that way.
You made your choice, Geralt.
I've got to go.
It's funny, you know, we love each other, Geralt and Triss, that is, and Triss is supporting humans and I support non-humans.
Our merciful master will see you now, sir. Go upstairs to his chambers.
I'll go immediately.
Well, not immediately, so...
Geralt.
What do you think happened to Alvin?
Frankly, I never guessed he'd bypass the Dimeridium. That would be a feat for many sorcerers.
He's a source.
Clearly, he has enough power to teleport himself anywhere, perhaps even through time.
That's true. And that's exactly what happened. He teleported himself to the past. So, as I said, Alvin is actually, spoiler, Jacques de Aldesberg, and the Grand Maester who saved Foltest. Well, quotations would be saved Foltest from the non-humans in the cutscene in this video that happened at the beginning almost. It's a good thing to know in the future, how would I say, in future developments.
I've got to go.
I mean, it's not very clear, you know, and I found that by reading the lore on the internet, because it's not that clear to find out if you didn't have the hunch for it, and I didn't have the hunch for it.
Yes.
Well, you know, but when I actually read lore, it is like so obvious, and I was too stupid to notice it actually. So I believe that is a better thing to say.
Geralt.
Farewell.
Okay, I don't want to talk. Velred, Conduit.
Geralt.
Get your face out of my camera, boy. Stupid. I mean, he gives a bad rap to Nilfgaardians, you know.
Yes.
But he is that's the point why he is here, because of the
Yes.
was disrupting the Maria, you know. Okay.
I rule a land of idiots.
We cannot. Oh, we can. I was like thinking we cannot loot King's chambers. What? In the closet there's a torch and a flint. And okay.
Witcher.
Your Highness.
No need for titles. Speak freely. You've had time to think. What's the prognosis on removing the curse from my daughter?
It's possible.
Could the curse have returned by itself?
No.
Unlikely. Someone must have cast it again.
Should you succeed, would Ada's mind be that of a child?
I don't believe so. She'd likely recall all that occurred before her transformation.
You don't believe so? You're not making this any easier, Geralt. Do what you can to remove the curse. Failing that, you may slay her without fear of retribution from me. When I last gave you my trust, you did not disappoint me.
Thank you, sire.
Don't thank me yet. Should you learn who cast the curse, tell me and only me. If you succeed, I'll grant your every wish, within reason, of course. If you must slay her, do it quickly, cleanly. If you fail, and my daughter suffers, those dear to you will suffer too.
Fair enough,
I
that's
understand,
Triss.
sire.
That's Triss.
Good. Sire, another disease consumes your kingdom.
What would that be, Witcher?
I have been investigating an organization known as Salamandra.
My daughter dealt with them, stupid girl. I regret I ever departed. To your credit, Velerad said you thinned their ranks considerably. I trust you shall finish the matter.
Exactly my aim.
One last matter, Witcher. Forgive me, but I had you followed. I received a report about your personal life.
Your Highness?
You must know that I hardly did this out of lewd curiosity. My spies report that you are romancing Marigold. I need to know if there is anything more to it.
Why? Why do you need to know? Oh, okay, because we did him a huge favor before. Let's say prolong his time with his daughter, maybe like that. And even if he kill her now, he at least had some time. And he needs to see if he can, you know, hurt Marigold if he needs to. Will that hurt us? And he doesn't want to hurt us if we love her. Is it, maybe I'm wrong, but maybe. Okay, let's see. Triss and I were close. That's no one's business but ours. We're lovers, nothing more, nothing less. Triss a friend and none of your concerns, sir. Triss and I are close. First one, yes, he is a king, but he should respect that.
Triss and I, we're close. That's no one's business but ours.
No need to be rude, Witcher. I too loved Ada's mother. They forbade me from marrying her. but I hope you fare better. At least as a mutant, you need not worry about pregnancy. If you desire to go to Vizima, talk to my chamberlain. I shall be away from the castle for some time. See Velerad about any other needs.
So I shall. Farewell, sire.
One more thing, Witcher.
Yes, sire.
This is, confidential. So you must pledge these words will not venture beyond these walls.
I shall take them to the grave with me.
My spies tell me you play poker. And, well, I have trouble finding worthy opponents at court. They fear I would have their heads if I lost. Care to play?
Okay. Let's see if we can do it.
I'm honored, sire.
Just save before playing with him.
I shall detain you no longer.
What?
Talk to my chamberlain about transport to Vizima.
Okay. Let's pause it and continue playing with the defaultist. Okay, so we're back here. It looks like if we lose, we're gonna do a lot of talking. Well, that's not a lot, but you know, we'll need to go through all the talking that we did with Volta. So let's play. Oh, that's a lot of money. So, okay, let's try to beat him. Okay, so we won, and we won a lot. I think around 3,000. And I'm a poker legend. Yeah, true saves coming. Man. If it works, it works.
I shall detain you no longer. Talk to my chamberlain about transport.
Yeah, okay. Let's go. What's it? A desk? Oh. What's in the desk? Chicken? Man, at least some precious stone would be nice. Fine, Voltist, fine.
Yes?
Go here? Nope.
Temeria will
Oh,
be
man.
victorious!
Chamberlain's here. Let's see, did we talk? Can we see if there's something new to talk?
So red of it.
Can we exit here? Asian throne room. Just like, can we go here? Nope.
Have I fallen into disfavor?
You here. Here we go here.
Yes?
Nope. Fine. Okay, it looks like we need to talk with the Chamberlain.
Yes?
I'd like to return to Vizima.
Are you ready, sir?
I'll return when ready.
Oh, let's rest here. Maybe we have a level up.
Yes?
New talents, yes, we do. Great. Let's see. Okay, 1 gold. We have dexterity and strength. We have stamina. So I'm curious about this. Is it base intensity plus 20, and this is like plus 40 to that plus 10, 20, so it's like plus 60, or is it just like plus 40 all around? Not sure about that, so what can we take? Sign intensity. Maybe not. Let's see what we have. Strength, wound resistance, vitality plus 20. No, that's not that useful. We don't need more vitality. Dodge plus 50, that's pretty okay. Precise hit. Not useful. Potion toxicity minus 25. Plus 25. Okay, and stamina is pretty good. Well, these are pretty okay. Minus 25 endurance consumed. That's pretty good actually. And this is science plus 20. Let's see, art. Let's upgrade fast. Okay. Let's put in. Should I put in strong steel? Or group 1? Man, I think I will fight. Well, I fight everyone, so it's. So let's put in intelligence. This one. Bronze that I wanna upgrade. Let's put in axe. Okay. So let's meditate.
Yes?
I think there's a good place to level up actually in swamp. So we'll try to go there in some of our future episodes and level up there. Let's go to Vizima for now.
Yes?
I'd like to return to Vizima.
Are you ready, sir?
I am.
Okay, so let's see, where are we? Old Vizima. Field Hospital, Forge, Breaching Wall, Execution Tower, Gate to Dike. I believe we should go this way first. Sultan!
Glad you're here. I thought I'd have to run through the city on my own.
I spoke with Foltest. I'm supposed to break Ada's curse. She's hunting in the city.
What do you intend to do?
I have no idea where the Striga might be. Let me help you. Maybe we'll happen on the princess's tracks.
Great. We need to gather 2 groups of refugees nearby. Then we'll break through to Shani's hospital. Ready?
Ready.
Let's go, buddy.
No time to lose.
Okay. Okay, it's kind of chaotic here. Okay. What's that? Squirrel buff, token of Scoia'Tael. Let's take the remains. A looter.
I don't fear you.
I dislike
Well, you
this
should,
place.
but
I dislike this
whatever,
place.
man. Okay, it looks like it leads to the same place. Refugees are here. Let's see our quest. Hope burns bright. Zoltan asked me to help me. We must round up the refugees and lead them out of the city. Let's try this. Your Highness the Striga, I'm in Old Vizima. What now? I should go and look for clues as to the Striga's whereabouts. Mad and Velvet. I promised a female courtier I would deliver money to her cousins, who hide in the caves in the swamp. Each must receive 300 orens and give me a receipt. I'll need to take a receipt to a mercenary captain in Old Vizima to receive my reward. Okay, identity. Foltest and I'll talk about... Let's just pause the music a little. Foltest and I talk about the woman in my life, and I realize I have a feeling for Triss. My amnesia prevents me from remembering our relations in the past, but I have the impression I once loved a sorceress deeply. That's Yennefer, Geralt. Triss suggested how I might regain my memory, and I think that at heart she wants me to realize she was the love of my life. Yeah, she wants that, but she also knows about Yennefer. Sweet revenge. Foltest wants me to deal with Salamandra once and for all. I hope the king proves a trustworthy ally. Okay, let's see, where are the refugees? Can I enter here? Sure. Man, I forgot about making potions. Okay.
I'm starving.
Of course.
Anything to spare.
Here, take this wire meat.
Thank you. I'll share what I know about Garcanes. Damnable plague.
Damnable sickness. I'll die here. Damnable sickness. I'll die here.
Be gone.
Where is the Scoia'Tael?
Damn it, they were supposed to be here. Maybe they're hiding somewhere.
They better hurry. The knights will arrive any minute.
Damn it.
I hear a cursing dwarf.
Impossible, damn it. Fucking possible.
Not you, Zoltan.
Hurry. Stay close to me and this witcher. We'll get one more group.
Okay, here they are.
Why did they do this?
Is it Vivaldi?
The city burns. We are lost.
I'm infected. Stay away.
A witcher. I'm immune. Yeah, take this cheese.
Thank you.
No problem, man. Okay, where's the other group? Refugees are here, okay. Can I enter here? No.
We're here.
Punctuality is no strength of the elder races.
Shush, Geralt. I'm going to imitate the roar of a polar tiger.
Are we meeting zoologists? How would your friends ever recognize the roar of a polar tiger?
When they hear an unlikely roar, they'll know it's me.
Stunning logic. Told you. Stop before you attract some she-tigers.
Here they come. Stay close. We're headed for the hospital.
Okay. The refugees need to be escorted to the hospital. Okay. Enter here? No. Let's go deal with you.
Defend yourself!
Man, this is a bloodbath. Come on, Geralt. Okay, that's it for now. Wait. Where? Oh, they're spawning indefinitely? How do I then get to the
You shall die, human.
Wait, I really cannot go into the house? That's not fun. Where's Alton? Alton, we have a problem
No
here.
time to lose.
How have I wronged you?
Let's just save. If we crash.
Are you here to die?
Come here, here's the hospital. Come, Zoltan.
They'll park a carriage in your ass when I'm done.
Okay, it's done. Good, let's go to hospital. And we'll finish this episode here.
Oh, we made it.
Now the wounded can receive proper care.
I just remembered something. Know the legend of Witcher Raven and his armor?
You know anyone who could create a suit of armor like that?
Go to the dwarven blacksmith. He's hiding somewhere in old Vizima. I'm sure he can help.
Great.
Welcome.
You've set up a hospital.
Clever.
Do you have a minute?
I have my hands full. Besides, I'm apparently not worthy of your trust.
Ah, come on.
What are you talking about?
Alvin, you made it perfectly clear who's worthy of a Witcher's trust and who's not, who you'd sleep with on occasion, and who you'd entrust with a child.
But...
Enough. The wounded need my help.
No, women.
Master!
Come on, guys, leave me alone. Give me a breather.
Master Geralt, the she-beast is murdering people.
What happened?
Striga?
The Striga appeared by the tower. I was sent to get a Witcher. Already 5 soldiers have breathed their last. Help us!
Which tower?
The tallest in the district. The one the Scoia'Tael set ablaze.
Okay. Okay, let's make a pause here, and then we continue in the next one.